so extract from 7 part B. Remember, I don't do this mirror image because this one misses the mirror image. So just turn around and face the other way. If you need to, look around for reference, but just listen to the moves. So first move, stand up, horse hand, block in. Your left leg steps behind. Your right hand chops and side kick with your right leg and land. You're right where you were before. So your right leg is front, your left leg is behind. Your left leg, there's a side kick to the back, and you land in a horse stance. Now, left hand block, right hand punch. Right hand block, left hand punch. Now, big circle. You can do this as a cat stance, as I've been doing it, but the curriculum says a reverse bow. Like I said, at the beginning of the week, what'd you do? Like I said at the beginning of the week, green belts point something out. It's not a cat stance. It's technically a reverse bow. Either will do though. And then punch. Big circle. Kneel. Punch. Block. Up. Down. Roll. Left leg. Hop jump front kick. And right hand punch. I'll do it one more time like that. And then I'll do counts and then I'll mess with your brains. Okay, so whoop up, 1, turn in, 2, step behind, chop, 3, kick, land, 4, kick, land in a horse stance, 5, block punch, 6, block punch, 7, big circle, 8, punch, 9, big circle, kia, punch. Now 1, block, 2, up, down, 3, roll, 4, pop your front kick, 5, punch. Okay, now I'm just gonna give you counts. I'm not even gonna do it. Ready? Go to your heel punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, kia. 1, 2, 3, popped a front kick and punch. That's 1 count, by the way. And set, victory, melody, courtesy of ma'am. Okay, so I'm going to give you a ton of different ways I want you to do that part of your form. The first one is with no hands. So you have to do it with no hands. Obviously, with your shoulder roll, you can use your hands. Don't try to that's a bad idea. But for everything else, don't use your hands. Keep your hands behind your back, or either way. So the next one's no feet. So sit down, and then you have to go through the form. Don't roll here because then you're really not sitting anymore. You have to use your legs. Next one is laying down. You can roll if you can figure out how to roll and stay laying down. If you can't, jump. Hello. Okay, next one. Can you move so I can stand up?
Yes.
Next one is, what was the other one? I know the last one. I'm trying to think of this one. Okay, the next one will be as slow as you can. And then the last time, your challenge is to do it backwards. So last move, second last move, and so on and so forth. The last move you do is the first move. That is your challenge. Only try, this is gonna mess with your brain. So only try it a few times. So for review, first time, no hands. Second time, no feet. Third time, laying down. Fourth time, as slow as you can. And last time, reverse. Got it? I'll write that all down. Ready, set,
It is pre-test. Woohoo! So, pretty much just gonna go over everything today. It's not a very difficult class. Hopefully you'll fun with all the millions of ways I make you do your form because, well, so you know it well, and then next month you won't need to relearn it. Either way, we're gonna go over the form, and then we're gonna go over self-defenses from the form, and then we're gonna go over chucks, and we'll probably do some push-ups, sit-ups, jump jacks in there.
hopefully you've done your form a million different ways. Say hi to Miss Sophie.
Hi. Hello.
You're not Miss Sophie. I told them to say hi to you. Oh, you can say hi now, though.
Hi.
Okay, so she's going to show you what you're going to do next. You're going to get in a push-up position. You're going to walk yourself like this all the way to your pre-marked destination. This is our twig that we're using. Try to keep your butt down like you're in a, you're doing a push-up the correct way. And then once you get to this twig, you're going to do 3 sit-ups. And then you're going to turn and roll back to your beginner twig. It doesn't have to be a twig. That's just what we're using. Roll. You're going to do this 4 times. So that was 1. You do 1. I'll wait.
tie my shoe. So you can
She's gonna tie your shoe. While you're doing your first time, watch her tie your shoe. And then she's gonna do the next, how many times did I say we're gonna do? 4? She's gonna do the next 3 with you too. Here we go, ready? And now switch so your feet are coming the other way, so you're leading with the other hand. Yeah, like that. That's what you can do, so you're leading with the other hand. Go back and forth. Yes? What?
That confused me more than it should have.
I know it did. Okay, ready and go. You do it too, by the way. She's your reference. She has grass on her back. If you're doing it in the grass, you probably do too. 3 sit-ups. Here we go. 1,
It's so weird.
2,
There's like a little back thing.
3, and roll. Back. You made an indent in the ground?
No, there's an indent, so I can't.
Oh, okay. I get it.
You get it.
Roll. And here we go. Again, that's number 2. Say 2.
Those.
I was talking to them.
Oh.
Here we go. And go. Yeah, go. Walk. 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 Hiccup. Walk. I hiccuped, guys. So I wasn't just saying hiccup. And 3. 1, 2, 3. And roll.
Don't worry, I'm not falling over.
Don't fall over as much as Miss Sophie. Say 3.
Them or me?
Both.
3.
Only one more. And 1, 2, 3, and roll. Woohoo! Nice job. You guys did it. You just worked on your arm strength for your push-ups, and you did sit-ups. We'll do jumping jacks later. Okay, bye. See you when we do self-defenses. So now we're going to work on these self-defenses that we practiced this month from before. Okay, so the first one, I'm trying to remember, for here. The first one was probably if someone grabs your wrist, you just skip hand and chop up and then side kick. That's the first one. So the first one's a wrist release. Grab your wrist, bah. These are examples, by the way. You can find other things from your form that count. Okay, next one. Let's get there. Here, somebody grabs your wrist, break, punch. Or somebody's trying to punch you, block, punch. Or somebody's coming at you, so you strike the triangle and punch. That one has a lot of uses. Next one, someone shows you from the side, big circle, and you twist into the punch. Big circle, twist into the punch. Yes.
Wait, what kind of stance are you in that move, Miss
You
Rileigh?
can be in a reverse bow, or I personally prefer a cat stance. But curriculum says a reverse bow, and it's Kempo, so you probably are more familiar with a reverse bow than a cat stance. So we're in a reverse bow. Let's see. You messed up my train of thought.
Sorry.
Okay, next one. Somebody throws a hook punch. You block, up, down. So you block their hook punch, and you up, strike the chin, down, rake the eyes out. And I think that's all. So we're going to go through this one more time, and then we're going to hit Joffrey. So here we go. First one. Someone grabs, well, this can also be used. Someone grabs this wrist release. Second one, somebody grabs this wrist release, chop, and side kick. Next one. Someone grabs this release, ba-ba. Next one, someone hook punches you, ba-ba-ba. Third one, someone comes towards you, so you block, and you hit here, and then you punch. Okay, now, next one, somebody chokes from the side, ba, ba, and hook punch, block, up, down. Okay, so I got Joffrey. Here he is. As you can tell, he got nose job, meaning his nose fell off, so he has a new nose now. It's a different shape. But, here we go. So, here's, if I'm hitting down on like the collarbone, like that, I'm hitting up here, not, down here, because that's not realistic compared to my height. So, we're here, his collarbone. Okay, so, first one was he grabs our wrist, so we chop. I'm leaning him towards the wall so I don't knock him over, but I'm probably still gonna knock him over. And kick. Next one was he grabs our wrist, boom, boom. Or he coming towards us, boom, boom. Please don't, if someone's walking towards you, that's not an excuse to, but you, oh, I think this was his nose. It's from Joffrey's nose.
What shape was it? Oh, that's a small nose.
Yeah, I know. If you got a bigger nose implants, if that's the thing. Okay, now, next one Aha. So, big circle, punch. And next one, block, up, down. See, you can see me up, down. Okay. So, here's the deal. Now we're going to work on our power with our sixth senses. So, who think in your brain or say it out loud. That's good too. What type of power is this? It starts with an R.
Can I say?
Yes.
Rotation.
Rotation, that's right. So it's like you're watching Dora or whatever, and they ask you a question and they go, "That's right." Yeah, that's what I'm doing here, except Sophie's answering.
Yes.
Okay, so it's rotation. What about this one? If I'm leaning into it, if I'm pushing, what's that called? Yes, can we say it, Miss Sophie?
Backup mass.
Backup mass. And the last one, if I'm pushing off the ground, not using my own weight, but pushing off the ground, what's that called?
Anchoring.
Anchoring. So we're going to focus on all three. First one, we're going to do this. What is rotating? Think, what is rotating? This one's kind of obvious. We're making a really big circle. Yes.
Shoulders.
Your shoulders and your
Wrists, elbows, those things.
your leg. Your wrists are also rotating. You start like this and you turn. Next one. So rotation. Let's see. What about rotation here? What's rotating? Think about it. I'll give you a couple seconds. Okay, go ahead.
Like your elbow.
Your elbow is rotating. What else? Your
like wrist.
Yeah,
thing?
your wrist. Let's see. What about in a punch? What's rotating? There are two things, especially in this one. I'll let you think. Shout it out if you know it. That's a Jeopardy theme song for us didn't know. Okay, go ahead.
If you don't watch Jeopardy, then that's just like big sad. All right, so if it's for this one, then it's your hips
Your hips and
and your like arm and wrist thing.
your wrist rotates when you start your hand upside down. And now let's think. Yes.
Look at the camera.
I was thinking. Okay. I stare over his face and I think. How about let's do this one? What is rotating here? It's not so much rotation, but it kind of is. It really is rotation. Your
Wrist.
what about this one?
Wrist.
Your wrist. Okay, so moving on to backup mass. Backup mass. Here we go. Ooh. Is there backup mass here? Yes or no?
Not really, because like you're not really. Oh yeah, because you're dropping your
Yes,
weight.
I'm putting my weight into the target. I'm dropping it into the target. So that is also anchoring because you're kind of using the ground.
Yeah.
But it's also back of mass because I'm using my weight. Okay, next one. Let's see. Aha, this one. Yes or no? Back of mass.
Yes, because you're pushing into the target.
Pushing into the target. What about this one? I'm not having any stance or anything.
No, because you.
No.
No.
If I was kneeling, especially because in this form you're kneeling, you don't really have as much back of mass. The power from this move comes solely from rotation. Well, not solely, but mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly from rotation. Excuse me. I don't know if
What
you guys
even
see
is that?
It's a motorcycle all the way on Route 20.
Route 20.
So, that way, little ways. Bro.
It's just messing with you now.
You know. Okay, let's see. Another move. Yes or no to backup mass. This one. If I'm kneeling.
No.
Yes or no?
The tape's rolling away. No.
That guy had a. You can turn it. That's a duct tape for Joffrey's nose job. We'll get it after. Okay, this. Yes or no to backup mass if I'm kneeling?
No.
No, because, well, if I went like this, that's backup mass, but we did not. Okay, on to anchoring. So anchoring is pushing off the ground. What about a hop, jump, front kick? Do you think that uses anchoring? This one's kind of tricky, right?
Yeah.
The front kick itself doesn't use anchoring, but your jump, you're using the ground, right?
Yeah.
So I think of jumping as anchoring. At least you're pushing off the ground, if nothing else. You're pushing around and the ground is pushing back up. That's, every action has an equal opposite reaction.
Hey, that's
Push,
from him.
pushing back at you. Yeah, that was a Hamilton quote. Okay, next. I mean, it's a Sir Isaac Newton quote. But,
Yeah,
you know,
but it's in Hamilton.
Hamilton. Let's see. So anchoring. Let's see. Does this have anchoring? Yes or no?
Do it again? Not really, no. Well.
Am I anchored to the ground?
Oh, yeah, yes.
So I think of anchoring as having two sides. Some people just say it's being anchored to the ground, but I think of it as pushing off the ground and being anchored to the ground. So jumping, I consider anchoring, and
A
horse
nice,
stances are
yeah,
also anchoring.
solid stance.
Yeah, solid stance. You have to have a solid stance to have any type of power, because if you don't, you can have rotation, but you have way more power if you're in a solid stance.
Yeah.
You can push, whereas if I'm standing straight,
He just like bounces. If you have a stance, he like gets
Yeah.
nailed to the wall.
pretty much. Okay, so now you know anchoring, back of mass, and rotation. Your job is to do each of those substances one more time and try to remember your own, to come up with your own interpretations of the form. One more time. Hit something, a pillow. Please don't hit a living being unless you're using control. Don't like to your sister or your brother or your mom or your dad. Probably wouldn't go well. But if you're controlling your power, you can, you know, use a Fuki, honored partner. Please don't use your dog. Or, what else? Hey, turn around and do that again. Turn the camera around. So please don't use your dog. Yeah. I thought you guys should do that. But find something to use and go. Here's Miss Sophie again.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
You say hi too.
Hi.
No, them.
Oh, hi.
You're not them. Okay. So, we're back. We have our markers. They're twigs, as you can see. So, what she's going to do this time is jump. Jumping jack. All the way to the first marker. You know what I meant. And now, back shoulder roll. If you can. If you know how.
Not then do regular ones.
Yeah. And now, if you're not all the way there, yeah.
I just didn't know.
So that's one. I'll let you do that one time. Ready?
Go.
Go. Say
Tie
some.
my shoes again.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, we're going to alternate. So she just went forwards. Now she's going to turn around and go backwards.
I was supposed to go.
We're only going to do 4. So that was 1. Now go backwards. You guys too. I'm talking to you in there. And now forward shoulder roll.
Shoulder roll.
Oh, wow, fancy.
I only have to do one.
Yeah, I know. Now turn around and go. So this is number 3 right now.
There's so many twigs. I keep stepping up with no shoes on.
I think you're okay. I think you will live.
I'm not gonna live. I'm gonna die from twigs.
The bottom of your sock looks like it has a ton of holes in it.
It probably does. This is like a very old sock.
Yeah, it is.
I
Okay.
just grabbed for rigging.
So that's 3. Only 1 more, guys. Woohoo!
Really?
Really?
That was easy.
I know, that one was a short one. Just practice jumping jacks. And more shoulder rolls, because you can never practice too many shoulder rolls. Okay, nice job. High five the camera.
Boom.
Boom. Okay. And on to chucks. Okay, so on to chucks. Oh, by the way, Joffrey. Turn our face over. We're deciding he's gonna go to the hair salon on whatever day, so he's gonna get hair. That's
Yes.
what you're gonna. Looking forward to Thursday's video. You get to see hair on Joffrey. Okay, but here we go. Chuck form. Technically, I don't know if I said this. You guys get, but you do not need to know this for log test. Technically, you don't need to know stripers either. But at Blackwell test, they will tell you to just go with chucks for like 30 seconds to a minute. You need to know how to do something. You can't just stand there and be like,
That was like everyone. Well, not everyone, but like a lot of people.
yeah, compared to somebody
that was
like if
me.
you're standing next to somebody who's doing a full-on chuck form, like a 200 chuck form, like a backflip in it, and you're just standing
Yeah.
like,
The fake.
you're gonna look a little ridiculous, and you probably won't pass your chuck section. So, you guys are going to do, you will know the chuck form. So you'll have at least one thing that you can do. Here we go. So, turn. Actually, for my black belt test, I'd already learned like X many chuck forms and all that stuff. I still did this form because it just sticks in your brain. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And turn. 1,
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn. 4 figure eights. 1, 2, 3, 4. Catch. High block punch. Front kick. Pump front kick. Low block. Single. Inverted figure eight. Catch. Going this way. Alternating this time. 1, 2, 3. And up. Alternating triangles. 1, 2, 3. And turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And turn. Any type of figure eight, as long as it's not this one. So, because we did that before. Any type of figure eight. And catch. And set. That's the whole form, guys. We're gonna do it one more time. And for stripe test, what I'm gonna have you do is show off, is do your form, this form, and add something to it. Add something you know with chucks to this form, so you know I can see if you can use the chucks and not just follow me blindly, you know? So we're gonna do this one more time, and I'm gonna have you practice that, adding something to your form. Got it? Cool, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Catch. High block punch. Front kick. Pump front kick. Low block. Whoop. Catch. And sorry, this way. 1, 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Turn. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Catch and set. So your job right now is to add something in the truck. So it can be a wrist roll. It can be one of these. Anything you want. There's light now. But you have to add something with your trucks. At least one thing that you've learned with the trucks throughout the cycle, or ever, really. Add that to your form and go. Hi guys. So it's the end of the video. I'm just staring at the sky. I'm just laying down. I don't really know why, but here we are. Something different instead of me just standing there. So that's the end of class. If you have any questions regarding stripe test or your form, let me know. It's kind of difficult. I'm on an incline, so my head's further down than my feet.
Yeah,
it's
we're
very
on a hill.
strange. So if you have any questions, let me know. Message me on Facebook. My name's Rileigh if you didn't know. Hopefully you knew that by now. I've been teaching you for like a while. Either way, let me know if you have questions. And that is all. Make sure you wear your uniform stripe test and have your star sheet. Okay, bye.